You went to bed on time. You got off your screens early, you fell asleep fast, and you clocked a solid 8 hours. But the alarm goes off and you wake up with a stiff neck, a tight knot in your lower back, and a thick brain fog that barely clears after your second cup of coffee. When that happens, we usually blame the mattress or assume we need more time in bed. But blaming the surface hides a biological reality. The physical geometry of your organs makes your body highly sensitive to which way you tilt. Inside the torso, our anatomy is completely asymmetrical. Your heart sits slightly left of center. Your liver is tucked beneath the right side of your ribs. Your stomach is positioned on the left. This arrangement evolved over millions of years to function while we are standing upright. When you lie down for 8 hours, you take that asymmetric system and tilt it. Gravity pulls in a new direction, applying continuous pressure to organs and vessels that were never designed for a horizontal workload. To stop the morning fog, we have to put the 4 major sleep positions on trial and identify which ones are actively fighting our biology. We'll start with stomach sleeping. Pressing your body flat into a mattress provides a primal sense of deep physical comfort for many people, but the mechanical toll it demands over an 8-hour stretch is high. This diagram shows the cost to your neck. To breathe while face down, you have to rotate your 10-pound head nearly 90 degrees. Your cervical spine is forced into a state of static, loaded rotation. Because your muscles relax during deep sleep, your passive ligaments and facet joints are left to bear all that stress alone. Further down, the mattress itself creates physical resistance against your diaphragm. This muscle at the base of your lungs has to actively fight the weight of your own torso just to expand, leading to shallower breaths and reduced respiratory efficiency throughout the night. Stomach sleeping effectively sacrifices nerve health and oxygen saturation to achieve that temporary sense of comfort. Next is back sleeping. It is often praised for maintaining spinal alignment, but for a massive portion of the population, lying supine creates a mechanical conflict in the airway. Snoring is frequently a symptom of obstructive sleep apnea, a physical collapse of the throat that forces the body to literally fight for air while you're unconscious. Look at this cross-section of the throat. When you're on your back, gravity pulls your tongue and soft palate directly toward the rear wall of your throat. Watch how the tissue slides downward and pinches off the airway. As the airway narrows, oxygen levels drop and carbon dioxide rises. This triggers a stress response. Your blood pressure spikes and your heart works harder to pull in air. To prevent suffocation, your brain repeatedly yanks you out of deep sleep, ruining your recovery. Despite the benefits to your discs, back sleeping acts as a positional trap that turns gravity against your cardiovascular system. Side sleeping is the natural alternative, but which side you choose triggers a drastically different biological reaction. This is the anatomy of your digestive system. Your stomach has a distinct J shape. On the upper right side sits the lower esophageal sphincter, a muscular ring designed to act as a one-way door to keep acid in the stomach. When you roll onto your right side, you physically invert this system. The pool of stomach acid is now positioned directly above that valve. Gravity pulls the fluid against the sphincter, putting it under constant pressure until it leaks into the esophagus. Right side sleeping drives a nightly gravitational acid leak, creating chronic inflammation in tissues that lack the stomach's protective lining. This makes left side sleeping the biological winner. By facing the opposite direction, the J-curve of the stomach works with you. The esophageal valve stays high above the acid pool, keeping the contents of your stomach where they belong. The benefits extend to your brain through the glymphatic system. This is your brain's internal waste clearance network. During deep sleep, it actively flushes out metabolic byproducts like amyloid and tau, the proteins associated with cognitive decline. Research using dynamic imaging shows that this clearance system operates most efficiently in a lateral position. By staying on your side, you give your brain the best opportunity to wash away these protein clusters. Left side sleeping also aligns perfectly with your body's primary lymphatic drainage pathway, which runs along the left side of your spine. Tilting left allows gravity to assist in moving cellular waste and vital immune material back into your bloodstream. Left side sleeping is the only posture that functions as a structural ally to your body's complex overnight maintenance cycles. This schematic shows a configuration that maintains neutral spinal and pelvic alignment. A pillow fills the gap between your ear and the mattress, so your neck remains level,
while a second pillow between the knees prevents the pelvis from rotating and stressing the lower back. Changing a decades-old sleep habit is difficult because your default position is a neurological trigger for sleep onset. The moment you lose consciousness, your willpower disappears, and you likely roll back to your old favorite spot. Instead of relying on discipline, use environmental design. Placing a heavy body pillow or a rolled blanket directly behind your back creates a physical barrier.
This structurally constrains the body, making it physically impossible to roll onto your back or right side. Sleep is an active mechanical process. You aren't just lying there. Your brain is clearing waste and your heart is recovering. The precise angle of your body tonight dictates how effectively those systems can do their job for tomorrow.